man, NBA Pub Hub on Pub Sports Radio. Salute to the ladies, gents, and DJs for tuning in. You already know it's all love. NBA is a hell of a drug. And you looking at the plug. Yeah, man. We got our guy coming back. Round motherfucking 2. Mr. I don't give a fuck. It's Derl. How we doing, my guy?
Another day, man. Another day. Another fucking dollar. NBA crazy right now, bro. It's really, really crazy. But happy to be back, man. Happy to be a part of this platform. Finally get to be on with Skee, man.
Yeah.
Finally,
yeah,
guys.
It's nice to have him back. We broke around a little bit on Monday, but it's very nice to have him here. He'll be here on Fridays as well, I believe. But Mr. Party Guy, the one and only, look, Skee Profit. How you doing, my guy?
Hey, I'm feeling good, and yeah, Daryl, it's good to be on with you, bro.
Yeah,
and,
brother.
Good to be back on here talking some basketball. I gotta give ahead of time because y'all know y'all been around for a while. Y'all know the way that I cat, that recent performance, all that good stuff. I don't have it yet, so we're gonna crank these games out as best as we can to start the season.
Yeah, man, we're gonna get to that most definitely. We're gonna get there, the numbers, and you'll be profiting most definitely like you do each and every year. Yeah, it's been a little rough here and there. I'm forward to start the season, so no complaints. But just my clear 2. Actually, the freshest look, my best, have not hit with the Sixers and the motherfucking Nuggets last night, first half. I mean, talk about ruining the motherfucking day. I was out and about enjoying myself, looked down and seen the 20 points in the second quarter, and let's just say I didn't want to look at anything after that. Man. I mean, I couldn't believe that. That shit was kind of like a little jab straight to the motherfucking chin. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Ray Charles, Jay motherfucking Peasy in the house. I see you, my man, Star Child. Mr. OK, I see AOD, Jay McCoy in the building, if you would. I know we got a small card, only 2 games here on a motherfucking Thursday, but we're going to get to the bag. If you would, hit the like button at this time, share the motherfucking video, and of course, if you've not subscribed to Pub Sports Radio, do that at this time. But we're going to break bread right here on these 2 games, and most importantly, hit them straight over the head. I did want to touch a little bit, though, since we only have the 2 games, there was obviously the Nuggets fuckery yesterday. Another surprise to me, I would probably say the Spurs. Am I high on the Spurs? Absolutely not. But I expect them to get, ran the fuck over by the Charlotte Hornets like that. I did not. Some close games. Obviously the Raptors might be better than some people think here. At the house though, they kind of do what they do there in the North. But most importantly, I think was the most, probably the more marquee game outside of the Luka game there. Luka did his thing, and what the fuck, where's Damian Lee? I mean, oh my God, I know Skee knows all about Damian Lee, co from the Bay, but wow, I didn't see that coming. But the Mavericks did cover, so that's really what counts. But I do have to say, the Brooklyn motherfucking Nets, the Brooklyn motherfucker, is it the same goddamn thing, just like right across the motherfucker on the other side, on the West Coast? Is it the same damn thing as the Lakers? If you would, Vic, show the pic, man. See what, I don't know if y'all seen this one. Come on. I got Martin Luther King Irving and Brick Simmons on my team. Cut me some fucking slack.
Hey, that's not real, right?
No, bro.
I'm like, come on.
That's not real. But that was fucking good, Skee. Come on, now that was good.
You never know what KD with the Twitter fingers, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I should have said this isn't real before y'all see it, but I couldn't. I had to show that because that shit had me rolling like a motherfucker. I can't lie to you. What do you think, though? I know I was high on Brooklyn, kind of got off them a little. I wanted to see what they, wanted to see what a little more with my eyes, first of all, with Brooklyn, as well as not having Joe Harris and Steph. Seth Curry, was another reason to stay off of that. But I thought it was a decent spot for the Pelicans. Did not bet that game. How about you, Skee? Did you bet that game?
No, I didn't. But the Pelicans look good. And, Zion looks good. He looks like he's going to score at will. They got a nice little big 3. They got a nice team. They got some depth. I like what the Pelicans are doing over there. And I was just surprised to see as much as an ass whooping as it was. I thought the Nets was at least going to compete if they didn't win. So that was surprising. The Raptors, they got lucky Garland left the game early.
Okay.
They probably would have lost, in my opinion. And then the Nuggets, you already touched on that. But the Jazz, I saw Colin Sexton saying, like, he liked that underdog role. He want them to embrace it and, keep trying to play like that. So we'll see if it keeps going. I know they play Minnesota next, and that's Rudy Gobert going back to Utah. We'll see how that shakes out. But, the Suns, how about when they sacked Chris Paul? They started coming back.
Right.
That was
right.
Yeah.
like you said, Damian Lee and the Suns had a lot of shit going on this past offseason. I
Mm-hmm.
wonder if that would be like something that could bring them back together a little bit, the way that they came back in that game and won.
Yeah, shout out to Monte. He put the guy CP3 on the bench and it changed things. After Christian Wood was looking like the motherfucking man there in the third quarter. I mean, come on, he was wet all over the motherfucking place. Luka did his thing early. Got the covered for me there late. Luka did his thing. What stood out to you though, my guy? Derl, I know. Did you have action on that Pelicanos game, and anything else that stood out to you yesterday, my man?
I did. It was early action, so I did step on that. That was part of the early action I'd had a little over a week ago. So I did step on that, and they look damn good, bro. They look damn good. I guess just the main surprises. I also like how Atlanta's looking, man. I kind of like the way Atlanta, adding DeJounte on that squad. One person can make a difference, so I do like that. I did like how Cam Reddish is kind of rested where he's at in New York, and he didn't play a bad game at all, man. So we'll see as these games go on if these guys settle into their roles. I was really, really mad about Garland going out early, but shit, Donovan, he did his thing as well. So we'll see how these teams start to, as you get deeper into these games in the next 14 days, how these teams start, acclimating to these new players that they have.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Zachary in the chat, I see you, my man. Dabby motherfucking Cab, I see you, my guy. Dan Kelly. Dan Kelly said, I believe Zion MVP may be. Hey, pass that shit, bro. Pass that motherfucking shit.
Wow.
So our guy, Dan motherfucking Kelly. Bang, bang in the building. I see you, Sweaty Butcher. Good to see everyone in here. We're about to get to this. Let's go to motherfucking brotherly love. We got the motherfucking Milwaukee Bucks and the Philadelphia 76ers. We got a closing line at -4.5. And a total of 224. Here, we're gonna look at my man, it's Derl. What you looking at this game? Anything from a side perspective or a total perspective? You're muted, my man.
I gotta get used to that. What do you say, Skee? When you got just a couple of games, you got to try to find the money. There's money somewhere. But fuck that, man. I don't give a shit about this fucking game at all. If I'm looking at it, man. The only thing that I did see was from a prop perspective, and that was to take PJ Tucker's points. I think that they're low enough to where he can get a couple corner threes based upon the defense that Milwaukee's going to play. I looked at the number; his threes were juiced high. I mean, 2 at -270 on the book I was looking at. So I do like the points here. I don't know. I haven't seen Milwaukee play outside of preseason, so there wasn't anything that I could really see that I had an advantage on. Philly should beat them, but I mean, we were saying that about Denver. So it's just not a game that I'm going to invest in at this point. But if you're going to look at last year's trends, Bucks were those kind of squads, man, that covered first quarter, first half, especially when they were dogs. So that could be a lean too, but I just don't see anything that I'm going to put my money on sides or totals wise.
My man. In the chat, let us know what you're looking at here. We'll get to the props here in a moment, but I want to know what the fuck y'all like in this game. And of course, Skee, how you feeling about this Bucks Sixers game?
Well, I have a lot of different opinions. I'll start with that Sixers team. I didn't like the way Embiid was looking in that last game. Like I don't know. I feel like he should. I just didn't like his body language. I didn't like that. I didn't like the turnovers they was throwing. So they got some stuff to clean up, and I didn't like that it was really like no ball movement. It seemed like Houston Harden. You know what I'm saying? ISO ball, yeah. So they got some things to clean up because Glenn Rivers said that he don't want them to play that way. For one, as far as Harden is concerned, he told him it's a pecking order. He said you got to get Embiid involved first, and then he said when we have the opportunity to get it to Maxey in transition, that's what he want to do too because that's where he's dangerous. And he says, he just wants him to be more of a facilitator, but also a scorer. So I think, they'll play more like that today. More of how the Sixers were planning to play to come into the season and already having a game under their belt versus a Bucks team who really hasn't played a real game yet. I think you take the Sixers first half. Thinking about the Sixers, you guys know how the fans are in Philly. Like they vicious fans. If they go 0-2, especially with the expectations for this year, they're gonna go crazy. They're gonna be letting them have it. It's the end of the world. So I just think the players feel that too, and they're gonna come out with effort and energy and be a little more efficient because they have a game under their belt. So Sixers first half, and if you do like the Bucks, I do think they have a little bit better chemistry and cohesion in general. It's just probably going to take them a little bit to get going. You probably could take them second half or full game. But the best bet in this game to me is Giannis. He owns the Sixers.
Mm.
His rebounds, I got over 11 and a half. He's cashed at 11 in the last 12 meetings versus his team. You could look at, and he's going up against PJ Tucker, man. Dude is 6'5", six. What is he? He's not even 6'6", and Giannis is damn near 7 feet. We just saw Jason Tatum have 12 rebounds against the Sixers in the first game in that same power forward position. So I like Giannis rebounds. I like his points. He's cashed over 30 and a half points. I want to say 11 of his last 15 meetings versus Sixers, and it's the same matchup versus PJ. So he's the best bet in my opinion. And also, I think you have to go maxi points just because, in my opinion, I feel like Drew Holiday is going to be guarding Harden mostly, and that's going to leave Maxi a little bit more free. And I like what Maxi is looking like in general, so I would look towards his points and everything I said earlier about Glenn Rivers wanting Harden to be more of a facilitator. I would look towards Harden's assists. So a lot of different ways you can look at this game. My best bet is Giannis rebounds.
Okay. Yeah, I was looking at Giannis, man. I think Giannis will have a motherfucking night. But I mean, I've seen the points like 30 plus. They know Giannis is gonna have a night tonight. Dan, you need my man Skee touched on it. You need a dozen to get them rebounds. I think he will do that as well. But my man Skee, I was looking at the same thing you was talking, bro. First half Sixers, but the Bucks is the first half team that we back here. I mean, I think my man Derl even touched on that first quarter, first half all year long. I mean, realistically, you do not want to trust Giannis. I know he's improved on his free throws, but the way we usually go down this motherfucking route is we stay away from the Bucks full game. So you're going the other way here and expecting Philly to come out hot. And I really did think, man, I don't want to trust these motherfucking. I seen you with the Glenn Rivers. I don't want to trust Glenn either. Whole motherfucking game, god damn it. I mean, let's talk about it. I mean, you got that roster. You got James Harden looking like he's bought the fuck in, right? Took a big pay cut. Still get paid a fucking pretty penny. Let's not get it twisted. But he did take some chunks off that fucking millie. And they got some guys that come in to play some fucking defense. I don't know if Montrezl Harrell's going to show up because he was MI fucking A in Boston because he didn't play a goddamn lick, of anything good I've seen out there. So is he going to bring his basketball game, his attitude, because they need that toughness on that Philadelphia squad. They really do. From a defensive perspective, I didn't like anything I seen out of Philly. They let Boston did any goddamn thing they wanted to do. But this is one game, all right? It's one motherfucking game. And to be real with you, I think it is a Philly spot. But I'm not going to go to the window because I don't have to. But if you force me to, it would be the motherfucking Sixers. Probably, even with the trends of the Bucks first half, I think this is a Sixer spot here, first half, full game. But and the reasons are, the Bucks don't have Chris Middleton. I mean, they don't have fucking Pat Connaughton. They don't have Joe Ingles, who Skee touched on Monday, who they brought in. So you're losing two key pieces, and then of course, obviously, in addition that they expect to come in and do some things, is not going to be there as well. Philly got pretty much embarrassed after that first half in Boston. I look for a bounce back spot here, but I'm going with the motherfucking beard. Fear the motherfucking beard. That's right. We're going on it. Last time these boys played an out of shape motherfucking James Harden, and we all know this motherfucker was out of shape as a motherfucker last year. Harden last meeting, March 29th, dropped 32 on these boys, 9-17 from the field, 10-12 from the free throw line. Get those free throw attempts. Very important with Mr. Harden. And now, obviously, Game 1 Tuesday night versus the Celtics. James was doing his thing. 35 points. 8. Let's see here at only plus one. Let me see. Only plus one starter. Excuse me, my fault. 8 rebounds, 7 assists was only starter plus, and it was very plus one. But that's it. 9 of 14 from the field. 12 of 12 from the free throw line. Very important, and also 5 of 9 from three deep. So the three-pointer is going for my man James. A little bit more in shape. Is he the James Harden of the Houston Rockets? No, but he's goddamn close to it in the regular season. Now, we know what we're going to get from James late in the season, but we're going to get paid off of him right now. 22.5 minus 120 is good money. Lock it the fuck in. The second prop is going off, and we're going to hit it. Believe it. Razor Sharp Picks. I see you, my guy. Lit Picks in the motherfucking building. T-Mac. Kiwi. I see OG Wham in the motherfucking building on the show Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And he still drops the fuck in to vibe out with us on a motherfucking Thursday. Appreciate you, my man. Wine Time Sports, Danny Lopez, Dabby Cab with the hashtag free big happy. Yeah, man, I do miss Happy Tales. Wine Time Sports with the hashtag free big happy. I see you, my man. Real quick before we move on to the late game. What do you feel about my James Harden prop, Daryl? How do you feel about it? 22.5 minus 120.
I'm just gonna say best of luck, man. It's something that stuck out about last game, and I was just looking at a couple of clips of it. Did y'all see that stat that showed how many times James Harden had dribbled versus the Boston Celtics? Like, bro had like 520 something dribbles. He dribbled more by himself than the entire team. So to Skee's point about it just looking like iso ball, that's exactly what it was. But there was something that stuck out that I believe that might be able to favor the Sixers, because if we're looking at defense wise, I would have to say I think we could all agree that Boston does have the better defense, better than Milwaukee, especially when you're missing Connaughton and Middleton out there. But something that I noticed, they had showed a clip of Philly trying to put Blake on an island, right? And in that clip, they were showing that they were trying to isolate him so they can get a one-on-one. And Boston was literally just they were switching early. They were switching earlier than expected, which was creating bad shots. And I just think Philly could see that and kind of clean that up a little bit, and then from there you might get some open looks. So I mean, that's bold. I just can't do it, but I don't see why. If it's a good bet for you, you feel it, man. Go with it.
My man, Ski, man. Come on, make me feel a little bit better than motherfucking Bill. Nah, hey, you know me. We went to James Harden off a lot.
We did, man. We did, but at the same time, they fouled his ass early. Like, yeah, dude, they fouled him early, man. So he had a shit ton of points in the first quarter off threes. Like, he had like 9 points, I believe, off threes, like just in the first half of that first quarter, right? So I think, with Drew, he's going to be a little more disciplined, and that one-on-one might settle him down. But at the same time, Harden is looking good, bro. So
yeah, he's back. He's back playing his.
He is looking good, so he's going to get his right. Yeah, but you just can't ISO that shit.
I hear you, my man. One game under his belt. Harden can get 23. Why can't he get 25?
Hey, him and
motherfucker. Just give me 20. Just give me 23.
They do. They do.
Him and Giannis got a little beef, I think Harden always tries to show up whenever he's against Giannis, at least. So you got that going for you on your prop.
Okay, well, thank you for that, Skee. Appreciate the kindness, man. Yeah, man. But hey, we're fucking with Fear the Beard. Hopefully, he didn't have no 20-piece motherfucking weed pre-game. Hope he had a nice protein shake.
Nah, bro. You looking slim.
If you're gonna wear slippers and drop 35, fuck it. Wear slippers again. Goddamn, I ain't gonna say shit about the outfit as long as you cash my goddamn ticket. All right, we're gonna keep it a hundo with Mr. Beard. So now let's go. We're going to motherfucking the West Coast, man. We're going to Cali land. Where my guy Ski's very fond of a certain team here and not too fond of another. My guy Daryl got looking at this game as well. I'm very excited for this game. I can't lie. I think there's money to be made here. I know it's still very early and we got to tread lightly, so nothing crazy. But I do expect good things to be happening here. And I do want to show real quick here. It's the same damn motherfucking thing to me. If you would pick, show the pick. Yeah, man. Look at this guy here. Old man LBJ. Because he did we got Mr. Unbreakable up there, the fragile man. And we got the straight shooter right there. We got Mr. Russ, the shooter. My God, appreciate it, Vic. Appreciate it.
Drive me to smoke, man.
Hey, that shit had me rolling when I seen that. I had to show everyone. I want everyone else to have a good laugh. I know OG Wham love that shit. Yeah,
hey, I knew it was coming though. So
yeah,
I'm ready for this all the time.
Yeah, you knew it was coming. You've been on this set. You know what it is. I'm not gonna show no clips, but I'm gonna get a pick in here or there. Especially when we talking LA basketball. So you know what it is. We got the motherfucking. We got the Lakers and the Clippers. The Clippers have closed at. You could get a -5.5 out there. The total is at 226. It's LA, man. It coming out. We're gonna save Ski to go on the team for last. Daryl, what we got going on, my man?
Man,
the Lakers or what is it, my man?
Yeah, nah, fuck that. I ain't playing this fucking game. I'm not touching this goddamn game, dog. I'm not touching this game, bro. I don't give a fuck. I do not give a shit about this. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch that shit. But I mean, bro, if we're just looking at it at face value, Clippers should go in here and absolutely smack the shit out of the Lakers. Right? They should absolutely do that. Even worse than what Golden State did. You know, but man, it's one of them things right now to where I'm gonna have to see a lot of the Lakers because I don't know what we have here. So there's no way that I could put my money down on this, regardless of the total, right? But at the same time, fuck them Clippers, bro. I'm like, nobody don't give a shit about the Clippers. Like we don't spend money. We don't do nothing like that.
Hey, I know what we have here with the LA Lakers, homeboy.
Yeah,
the same damn thing, all right?
Yeah. So until I see how the Clippers work, I mean, you got a great coach, you got depth there at the Clippers, right? So I mean, let's just see what they got. But at this point, it's just one of these games I want to watch. But if anything, it should just be a rout in the second half.
Okay, my man, I see you. We got 125 motherfuckers in here right now. If you would, smash that motherfucking like button. Run that bitch up. We got 2 games and we want to break them down like a motherfucking pound. Ian Cameron in the building, taking over for the day, my guy. Sorely missed. Great show, guys. I'm watching in the background while working. Hit the like button. Yeah, man. That's a true real one right there. Ian Cameron dropping in. We got OG Wham dropping in the chat. We fam here. It's real fam here. Bo Jackson, I see you, my man. Speaking of fam, LJ from H-Town, I see you, my man. Let's run it up, though. Best of luck on all your bets tonight, Ian. I'm sure you have a very big card, not only in the NBA. Probably a big-ass card just in the 2 games, but I'm sure you got a big card all around. So run it up, my guy. Run it up. I know something. I see my man with the Bronco jabs, but, yeah, we ain't going to talk too much football right now. Skee, how you feeling, man? How you feeling about the motherfucking Skee Lakers, bro? Come on.
Oh, man. I'm already tired of talking about the Lakers.
Come on, Daryl didn't give me much. You gotta give me something, goddamn.
Man, until they trade Russ, bro, or until it's not gonna work. It's just he don't want. For one, you can't even think about bringing him off the bench because he don't want to come off the bench. He's already shown you that. When they try to bring him off the bench, he's like, "Oh, my leg hurt, my hamstring hurt." You know what I'm saying? He's like, "Oh, I think me coming off the bench contributed to my injury." Like, come on, bro. All of the shit that he's doing is just a cancer
Where
to
you come
the
up
team.
with that
Bro.
one?
It's ridiculous, bro. It just, and as long as he's on the team and on the court with LeBron and the guys that we have, the spacing is just not going to work.
Yeah.
So, with that said, I also got to mention. Now, I got a taper already, man.
Come on, man.
Hey, but LeBron already mentioned we don't got guys who could really shoot. You know what I'm saying? And you just see everybody's playing is to let us shoot because, and they taking good shots because they open, but they're just not good shooters. So it's tough to even look the Lakers' way until they make some kind of change. The one case I'll make for them is they've already played 1 game versus a team who hasn't played yet with, their star players who, I mean, when's the last time Kawhi played? And
it's been a minute. Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? All of that stuff. So they could be rusty, and the Laker team is still, they still embarrassed. So if they got some kind of pride, they should at least start this game strong. So if I'm looking at the Lakers, it's early. It's Lakers first quarter. Get in and get out. If you know, you got to get it early, and then it's in God's hands after that.
Damn well. Don't do it.
Hey, I looked at that early too, man, and lost it by 1 point. Right? They kept it close with Golden State in the beginning. Then it was just all downhill from there. I mean, that third quarter with Golden State, we had talked about that. If you took them live, that box score was 32-19, dog. 32 to fucking 19. But the first quarter they was able to keep it together. So that's a good lean. I would definitely be on that side with you.
Yeah, well, he said right here, Kawhi might not start. Also, yeah, that's another part.
Well, that's even better. Maybe that's why it did go down because it was at 6, right? Didn't it get as high as 6 or 6.5?
Look, I noticed there's a reason why. Yeah, it was. But I know there's a reason why Wham Bam got the fuck out of here when we started talking LA basketball. He's like, I ski out of here. He didn't even want to talk about Daryl. Man, come on, man. Let's stop overthinking this shit. I said it on Tuesday night. There's levels to this shit, all right? The Warriors on another motherfucking level than the LA Lakers. And believe it, the motherfucking Los Angeles Clippers on another level than the Lakers. Los Angeles, Hollywood, whatever the fuck y'all want to call that shit, it's Clippers. It's Clipper Nation, bro. That's what it is right now. The Lakers don't even really exist with that bum ass squad. So there you are. There you go. There you go, OG. I see you, my man. He came back in. But hey, I'm gonna keep it light on y'all. But 7 motherfucking straight. That's right. A touchdown. They beat your ass 7 motherfucking times straight. What's gonna stop now? Because they've had 1 game under their belt. I'm gonna keep it real. The fucking bench of the motherfucking Clippers is damn near better than the starting 5 of the Los Angeles Lakers. And that's just keeping it a hundo. You got a better coach. You got a roster that's loaded from fucking top to bottom. Okay, Kawhi off the bench, Kawhi start, whatever you want to do. They're going to run all through them bum-ass purple and gold. Believe that. First half minus 2.5. I'm not mad at it. I'm at -5. Minus 120. I don't like the hooker. I don't want to play with the hooker, so I'm going to lay to 120. This game should be double digits, just like the motherfucking Warriors, double digits. And I honestly think this game might be even worse because the Warriors is on cruise control for a minute. My man Derl touched on that. The Clippers don't like these motherfuckers. This is in the same motherfucking goddamn thing. So the Clippers will definitely clip the motherfucking Lakers tonight. LeBron will get his. AD might be out by the 3rd motherfucking quarter. Hopefully, I see an awful lot of rust. But load the fuck up on the Clippers -5. When I say that, bet 1 unit. I'm very confident in this. But 1 unit play because it's early. But this if we were a little later in the season, we ain't gonna see 5.5. Believe that. So I'm all over the Clippers tonight. Paul George, Reggie Jackson. Come on, man. Norman Powell. Come on, man. They're fucking loaded. I'm telling you, the bench play better basketball than the starting 5 of the Lakers. They have no shooters. Absolutely no shooters. They cannot protect the fucking paint. LeBron threw his team under the bus after fucking game 1. What more do you need? Don't overthink this shit. It's the Clippers. It's the motherfucking Clippers. I'll say it one more time. It's the motherfucking Clippers. Ski, let me hear something.
Hey, man, if you want to go that way, it's all good. All I'm going to say is it's prime time. National television.
Here we go. The prime time. That's what they said on Tuesday. Hey, I heard this shit on Taco motherfucking Tuesday.
You know how it go. It looks real easy to take the Clippers tonight. You just said it. It's supposed to be double digits. That shit is only 5.5. We'll see how it shakes out.
Yeah,
that's what I said. This shit seemed.
Didn't it look easy to take the Nuggets yesterday?
Man,
easy.
That's it. Easy to take the Warriors game 1 against these Lakers. I'm telling you, you start overthinking this shit. All right, so it could look easy. All right, like everything. But I'm just telling you right now, if there ain't no fuckery, pull the fuckery aside. And of course, we know fuckery is right around the corner. Either we go left or right. We bound to get into some fuckery. So fuckery aside, bro, there should be no.
Nah, man. I'll keep it 100, man. You know goddamn well that the Lakers would slap the shit out of the Jazz. That wasn't supposed to happen yesterday, man. That was not supposed to.
Yeah, that's the fuckery.
The Lakers will smack the shit out of the Jazz.
And you know what it was? It was a team that everybody's looking at like they're not anything, and they like, shit, well, let us show up. We can still win some games. You heard Colin
still NBA talent over there. And the Utah Jazz got a lot of dudes that can put the ball in the bucket. Maybe you don't know them by first name, last name, but they got some guys over there that can put the ball in the bucket. To me, they're a defensive liability. We talked about it yesterday. I don't really see too much defense over there. But yeah, man, they put it on the Nuggets. I didn't see that coming at all. And it is just one basketball game. But let's not get it twisted. These boys live in the same motherfucking city. And LeBron tries to act like he's king of something. Let's just keep it real. He's not. And the Lakers are not the king of LA. And the Clippers will make that very clear tonight.
The Lakers. My bad. Go ahead.
No, that's what I said earlier, man. This is too easy. This should be an absolute fucking beatdown. It should, but that's why I can't get there, man. That's why I cannot get there. Watch this shit.
Yeah, man. I'm
right with you. They were terrible last year, right? They
same damn thing.
They didn't end up 0-82. They still gonna win some games.
Yeah, but they ain't gonna beat LA. They ain't gonna beat the Clippers. No. Yeah, they gonna win some games. They're gonna win probably about 43. 45, hopefully, for our guy Wham Bam. I think he's on 44. So yeah, let's get enough for Wham Bam to cash. But I'm telling you, man, that roster ain't it. When you bring in Patrick Beverly and Lonnie Walker as your 2 guys, your 2 dudes.
And Lonnie Walker, I ain't gonna let you talk about him because he be balling.
He cool. I say he cool. And Patrick Beverly cool too. But when you're as bad as the LA Lakers were last year, they're supposed to save the fucking day? Come on, man. I mean, you still have no shooters, you still have no spacing, you still have no big man to protect the paint outside of AD. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm gonna say. But you know, it is what it is. But before we get up out of here, I'm gonna take it easy on Ski and Wham Bam and Derl. You know, they start getting in the field and start talking Laker basketball. That's why none of them got the Lakers in their pocket tonight, all up in their feelings. Brian Watson, Picks from Dave, J.A. I see y'all, man. Much love to everyone in the chat. Let us know what you're on before we get up out of here. We're gonna get the best bets in a minute. Before we do that, Seat Geeks, man. If you want to check out some of these games live in person, Seat Geeks, one word, Pub Sports is going to get you $20 off. You want to go to a concert, any type of event, Seat Geeks, one word, Pub Sports Radio, $20 off. Make sure you do that, as well as Prize Picks, $100. They match you. Hundo, get you $200, run it up to $500 and do what the fuck you want. Pub Sports Radio, or Pub Sports, excuse me, one word, Pub Sports, Prize Picks. Get it, my man. All right, Derl. I know it's pretty light on this card. I think I'm only one play from your ass.
So,
is that it? Is that all we got for you today, my man?
That's it, man. I looked at it. I think just looking at a couple of things that was repeated, talked about in groups. I think this is a good opportunity for. And I know it's a weird fucking player to choose, but I think that PJ had some looks last game, like he was 0 for 2 in the corner, and so I just think he's going to get some looks, having even a better shot selection. In some cases here. So I do like PJ Tucker over 5.5 points. If his threes were juiced at 2 to minus 270, then I was just kind of doing the math doing the math in general. That's too much juice for him not to get out there and make a three. So if he can make 1 3-point shot and then give me 2 other makeup baskets, and I think we're in a good spot. So I do like PJ Tucker over 5.5 points. I got that at minus 117.
A couple corner threes, couple kickouts from James, couple easy corner threes at the house. Like that look, man. Sneaky look from our guy. It's Derl. Ski, man. Stay the fuck away from LA. Stay the fuck away from LA. Go somewhere else, goddammit, and let's get to the window. What we looking at, man?
Best bet for today is Giannis, man. Giannis over 11.5 rebounds. If you don't want to take his rebounds, take his points, but he's the best person to play on tonight.
Yeah.
I dig it. I'm on 2 looks today, both 1 unit plays. James Harden, fear the motherfucking beard, over 22.5 points, minus 120. Get the Los Angeles Clippers. That's right. We're going to clip them. Clipper Nation, my man. -5, minus 120. Laying a little bit of juice, staying away from the fucking hooker. I expect James Harden to get off early and often. Do pretty much what he did game 1 against a better defensive team, in my opinion. And then also, there's levels to this shit. And the Clippers are on another motherfucking level. Before we get up out of here, everyone in the chat, be sure to like, subscribe, share the video. Most importantly, comment below. Let us know. There's a lot of games on. We got a lot of games coming up. Only 2 games tonight, but a lot of sports on today. So if you guys see anything that we missed, comment below. Let us know. We check back. We appreciate it. Keep us through the algorithm. And remember, we're here Monday through Friday, 4 p.m. Eastern time. So be sure to show the fuck out here. NBA Pub Hub on Pub Sports Radio. It's Derl Tuesdays and Thursdays. My man, what you got going for the weekend?
Man, I'll be drunk.
Yeah.
It's NBA, dog. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'll probably be out, man. There's a couple functions happening, but for the most part, I'll be wine drunk all weekend.
Okay, my man, with the box wine staying. I know our guy, the party guy, Mr. Ski can relate to that. JPZ shopper rail, man. He said 12 rebound over minus 200. Yeah, a lot of people loading up on that Giannis look. I liked that earlier. Minus 11.5 or 11.5 minus like 105 or 110 I seen earlier. But shop around. AOD, my man. I see you, my man. Ski. I know you're a busy motherfucking man. What we got going for the rest of the week, Mr. Party Guy?
Real quick, JPZ said the rebounds is juice now. Even if it's 12.5, I think he's gonna get 13 plus. Like you can even go back to 13.5.
Yeah, he likes that plus money shit. So yeah, go ahead and take a fucking 13 plus on that shit, PZ. Run it up.
And this weekend, man, I'm gonna be chilling, bro. I'm gonna be watching these NBA games. We got those going on now. On Saturdays, I like to bet the ponies. Maybe I'll tweet out some goals picks.
Yeah.
And just follow everything I do on Twitter at Skee Profit.
My man. Real quick here before we get up out of here, that bum fight tonight we got going on. I believe it's in New Orleans. Are you touching this NFL game at all, Derl?
I stepped on it early, man. Actually. I actually stepped on the Cardinals. So I stepped on them early as fuck. when it was at 2.5, and then got a little nervous because that line got all the way down to 1.5, and then it got back up to 2.5. So it's just a little bias on my end, maybe because I'm hoping DeAndre have a day, Hopkins have a day today.
Yeah.
D-Hop should have a day. So, we all talked about goddamn Call of Duty came out, you know what I'm saying? But hopefully Kyler can still get his movement going. They suck at home, but I mean, against the Saints, come on, man. Come on.
Out, so,
the Red Rocket, come on, man. I mean, what is we doing? So I just think this is a spot where Arizona can get down.
I hear you, man. I hear you. Lattimore is out, I believe. A lot of receivers still out for Norris. Tough game. But yeah, D-Hop, man, they're a different team with him in the lineup. So definitely be looking to see what we see out of D-Hop tonight. Hopefully he stays healthy and he's ready to rock and roll after that 6-game suspension. Ski, anything on the NFL, my man?
Yeah, I like Zach Ertz under 45.5 receiving yards. And really, I was thinking about, fading him already myself. I have him on my fantasy team. I took him out already because they got Hopkins coming back. And I know they just got Robbie, but I'm not sure if he's playing today. But I just figured you got guys coming back in the lineup. And with the corners out, I figured they're going to be throwing it more to the receivers than Zach Ertz. So I took it under. And also, it was a tale of the prop queen. She had a lot of reasons why. But yeah, those two is why I took Zach Ertz under 45.5 receiving yards.
There we go. Look at that. Get a little nuggets out of the two. We even fuck with some NFL when we got a short notification card. We get to the bag somehow, some motherfucking way. We get it out of you, Derl. We got 2 plays at it. But yeah, man, appreciate breaking bread with you, Derl. Tuesdays and Thursdays. Our guy Skee.
Appreciate it, brother.
Monday, Thursdays, I believe, and Fridays. You'll see Skee tomorrow right here on NBA motherfucking Pub Hub. Be sure to follow It's Derl and our guy Skee on all social media outlets. Joe, Starchild, Saturated, my guy, Sub. I see you. Eric Nisbet in the motherfucking building. Good to see you. Me, Green Pigs. Good to see you as well. Everyone in the chat, we appreciate y'all. 4 p.m. Eastern time, Monday through Friday. And this is where we vibe. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share the motherfucking video. Y'all stay fresh, stay blessed. Let's stay putting these motherfucking bookies to rest. Yeah, man.